So again, start by dragging the task into BBC Basic. So this time, this is called colour squares, so let's have a look at our end result. So what we're doing is filling most of the screen. We've just left a little bit of a border there. We're filling most of the screen with random coloured squares. So if I run the program again, then we get similar pattern, but the squares will be different colours. Now for this task, you're given the first part where we're setting up our initial variables for the loop and for X and Y. We've started the repeat loop, we've set our background colour, because when we draw a square in the background colour it comes up as a solid square, and we're using the print tab which we used in one of the previous programs as well. So we're printing initially at X, Y. So let's run that program. So what we've just done, look, in colour 1, because it's 128 plus 1, we've just drawn that red square there, or slightly more like a rectangle at this stage. For this task now, you should have enough information from doing the other tasks to be able to complete all of this. So let's just have a quick look. One line, add a line to increase L by 1 and a line to end the repeat until. Now those are going to need to go somewhere around here, and if you're not certain what to do, go back and look at the other tasks. So if we go back to this one, look, we've got a repeat until loop there, and we're using the variable L. So you should be able to go back and check that if you can't remember how to do that yourself. You make it so that it will do this and draw our 50 squares. When you've done that, save, and then next you're going to go between the repeat and colour lines. So let's just look where that is. Look, repeat and colour, we're going to go right in between those so that we can then create some random variables. So we're going to have X, a random number up to 126, Y up to 46, and C, a random number up to 15. And then immediately we're going to change that colour line so that now we're using the random number for the colour instead of just drawing all of our squares in red. Save the program. It's a good idea, just read through that so that you're getting the idea of what's going on with the variables. And then what you're going to do is change the until line so that your loop goes through 50,000 times. Run it briefly because it will take absolutely ages otherwise, and then you're going to put a rem statement in front of the wait1 command, because when we're using huge numbers we don't want to be slowing the computer down anymore. So put the rem in, that then just becomes a reminder line for us and the computer will ignore it. So just what you should end up with one more time is that screen with your random squares all over it.